Hello, Southern Joker here. This is a message to Little Chains. So, Little Chains, you know that Body Bag and I are in a little diss battle. It's not nothing too personal because, I just wanted a rematch with him, so he said, "All right." Well, we both talked about it. But anyway, so Body Bag are in a not too personal diss battle. We're just going at it and all that. But this is an actual brief message to Little Chains. I want you to listen to what I have to say, every word that I say closely so that you can understand from where I'm coming from. So that this doesn't get too personal. So I wanted to let you know why I dissed you first out of the blue. After Body Bag and I had our personal diss battle, which I'll admit to Body Bag, he beat me in that one. I gotta give him props. He proved me wrong that day. But I also want to say, Little Chains, when you and I had this conversation, when you and I had a conversation and all of that, uh, I was thinking about facing you so that we can uh, break our tiebreaker that we had when we both tied that first time. And you said I didn't want that, basically saying that I don't want the smoke. Well, I decided to diss you out of the blue to challenge you to prove you wrong. Well, that time I couldn't prove you wrong. I'll give you that. You beat me. I gave up in that diss battle. But then, 2 days later, I gave you an open challenge. I wanted to see if I can beat you with the likes. Because, views matters. Whoever gives up matters, but likes matters too because it depends on, people liking your stuff and all that. But anyway, I gave you an open challenge. And you dissed me, and it was called Still Dissing. That was the name of your song. And you mentioned my name. And and when I gave you that open challenge and I tagged your name, I wasn't dissing you. I was giving you an open challenge. And you dissed me. So, to me, that would be like accepting a challenge. So I dissed you back. I don't know what happened, but it was almost a week that you didn't respond. And I had more likes in that one. I had more likes in that diss battle. Which, that's okay because you won once, I won once, and we tied one time. So so I took a little break, all that. And I saw that you commented on the diss track, on the diss that I had against Body Bag. Because we're in a fun diss battle, if you call it that. And you said some stuff. You said some crap on there. And I thought if I left you alone, I would just keep everything alright. So, I just want to let you know that I didn't want to make anything personal. I hope our diss battles didn't make things too personal. And, because we're both in Trippy Gang. So, we shouldn't be barking at it like cats and dogs. Like that. You know what I'm saying? So, I kind of want to make peace. I prefer to make peace. But, if you still have a problem with me and all that, and you don't want to let it go, we can settle it another way. You and I can go at it again. And then to see who breaks the tiebreaker. So, there are the two ways we can do this. There's option A. You don't want to be peaceful, and we can go at it again. Option B. You and I call it truce, on the comments. So, if you want to create peace, you say truce first, and I say truce. And then we move on. So, whatever happens is based on what you want to do. So, I prefer to make peace. That's great if we do. That's what I prefer. If not, if you don't want to make peace, then we can go at it again. It's up to you. Let me know.